Let's talk about where a more serious structure might be necessary, where fencing will do, or mowing the grass so that people can't be smuggled through the grass.
Some new ideas for border security. Get out the lawnmower. That comment in Arizona suggesting that mowing grass could be a better option than a wall. And that adds to a string of comments that Republicans plan to use against Democrats this fall. Here's Karl Rove.
I don't care if Nancy Pelosi never holds another event, never makes a single campaign appearance. She's going to be a huge presence on the campaign trail this fall. She's going to be the poster child, if you will, of the Democratic attitude on tax reform. She's achieved the impossible. She is less popular than any other major public figure in Washington.
Jessica Tarloff, Democratic strategist, senior director of research, Bustle.com, Fox News contributor. Jess, how you doing? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Charlie Hurd, opinion editor of Washington Times and a Fox News contributor. Okay, Jess. The floor is yours, if you would like.
Okay, so what I think is progress here is that she is actually talking about some border security measures. I don't know how much spin there is there, but listen, mowing grass, it doesn't seem like a really logical fix to this, but President Trump has been clear about the fact that this is now a wall system, so it's not how this originally began, where he basically seemed like he really wanted to build a wall everywhere, even though you obviously can't in certain parts. So I guess the sliver of hope here is that at least Democrats would be open to talking about increased security.
She talked about levees and technology and personnel. That's what she said in her comment. Charlie, she despises, based on that comment, the physical presence of a wall. That's what she's against.
Well, and I think that this sort of points up an interesting thing about Donald Trump and his insistence on the wall. From the very beginning, the first time he ever mentioned the wall, everybody in Washington on both sides of the aisle say that their response to that is, oh, you can't really mean a wall. You don't really want to build a wall. And that's always the response from Washington anytime somebody proposes actually sealing the border along the southern border. Their immediate reaction is, oh, no, you don't really mean that. You can't possibly mean that you actually want to stop illegal immigration across the border. And I think that's why Donald Trump has always doubled down and said, no, I'm talking about a wall. And that word was very important to him throughout the campaign. The wall, the wall, the wall. It was like it's kind of like rubbing a dog's nose in the carpet after they go to the bathroom. And Congress, they want to give amnesty. They want to do everything with immigration. They don't want to fix the problem.
A wall means a victory for President Trump. I believe that's what I read in her comments, Jess, and I don't think you disagree with that.
No, I don't.
And the Rove point about using all this against her, I mean, you couple that with the Crumbs comment, and you couple that with this comment the other day, from 2 days ago about the tax plan when she was heckled. This happened.
Most people have to struggle to make ends meet. So now we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
got a lot to defend.
She does, but Nancy Pelosi isn't the only extraordinarily wealthy politician out there. The president himself has some denomination of billions of dollars. But these will be used in ads. I actually just saw a tweet in my feed from someone who lives in Pennsylvania where there's a special election on March 13th where Connor Lamb, who's running as a very moderate Democrat and has distanced himself from Nancy Pelosi, is still showing up in ads over and over again with her, which is going to be a huge challenge to Democrats, that even if you say, I don't support Nancy Pelosi for the leadership, I want to go in a new direction, that still Republicans, as Karl Rove point out, can put you there.
Got it. Quickly, Charlie, on this.
A big difference between Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump is nobody, you love him or hate him, the guy does have a pulse of the people. And Nancy Pelosi could not be more removed and sort of
very interesting.
In her own world.
That pulse was evident yesterday, I think, during that White House meeting that we're going to talk about a bit more. Thank you, Jessica.
Thanks. Bye,
Tough
guys.
job, kid. Charlie, nice to see you. Thanks.